It just revealed what the fuck Carnage plan is in this new Carnage, issue 9. So we pull up in the realm where the damn dwarves live at and shit. And it was explaining to us how one of the weapons that it made there at the forge and shit, that shit had destroyed everybody there and shit. So there's really nobody there at the forge no more. That was back then. Now we see, as of right now, we see Carnage is there and he murking all the fucking the dwarves and shit. Him and Kenneth argue because Kenneth feel like that he basically ain't doing shit but just murking a whole bunch of people. He's like, man, you making it seem like I'm just out here with no plan and shit. I was like, I got a plan. He's like, that's why we came here. And then he pull up to this damn this cell, right? And in it, you seen this damn dwarf. And the dwarf was like, look, before you answer me any damn thing, the answer to that shit is no. Carnage is like, I want to use the force. He was like, no. He's like, to make a fearsome weapon. He was like, no. The likes of which all of existence has never seen before. He was like, no. He's like, no. He said, you must be hard of hearing. He said, now, if you please close the door on your way out and try not to kill anyone else. Kenneth told him, like, man, Helen said for your freedom, you'd be willing to work with us. He's like, man, she persistent as fuck. But do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Drorin Runehauer. That's, and this is, he's the brother to the king of all the dwarves. His brother the one that sent them to jail because he was trying to tell them the truth about destroying the fucking forge because basically he was tired of all the damn guys coming to them using their ass for weapons and shit. Carnage sweet talked his ass. He was like, look, I ain't like all the rest of the motherfuckers that came to you asking for a blade just for their own little reasons and shit. I want to motherfucking make a blade to kill every damn god that's out there. And when they dead, kill some more. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of a fucking weapon if it ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, use it for carnage? Bro was like, the forge will need materials and I will need an assistant. So we go over to this place. I don't even know how to say this name, but it's at the Great Well. And we see John and he has Cletus Cassidy inside of him. And they go over to this door where they see this damn ice giant in there. His ass turned into his fucking version of a symbiote and murked the fuck out his ass. We go to the forge and we see they up here making that damn weapon for Carnage. Bro was like, you do realize that we need to kill Carnage, right? We gotta kill him before he ends up destroying us all. He was like, I don't think he can be killed. He was like, yeah, he can be killed. He's like, we gonna take all the energy from the fucking forge, and at that point where he fused the fucking sword inside of him, that's when his ass is vulnerable. All the energy that'll flow through him should be enough to turn his ass to dust. Nelly asked him, why the fuck you risking your freedom in your life? He was like, you see this thing right here? I made it while I was in prison. It helped me get to escape from here when the world needed me to, to travel to others and shit. He said, I didn't think I need this shit after being in prison for so long, but he said, all this time I've spent within those prison walls for what? I believed in the forge needs to be destroyed. And then you showed up along with that carnage, and my worst fears stand before me. The forge will birth a weapon so terrible that it will destroy us all, no matter how far we will run. That cannot be the last act of drawing Runehauer, I suppose. We each have our own undeniable obsessions. Then we go over to see John they go through this portal to go home, right? John was like, what's your plan? He was like, pardon? He was like, do not make me ask the fuck again. Cletus the plan. Carnage, where's he going next? We can stop him still, right? He's like, oh, John. I was beginning to think you never asked. You see his ass do this damn weird ass shit around him. Then we go back over to the damn dwarf planet, the realm. And bro was like, look, we need more hands once this shit gets started. And he's like, what the fuck do you want to what do you want anyway? What kind of weapon you want? He's like, I want a sword. Make me a sword, Drorin. He's like, I can make you a sword, but usually those come here want this forge to have something special in mind. He's like, look, use this codex, a symbiote codex. He's like, a codex? I pulled it from Malekith's being when it lies the memory of a sword. The codex is in the right hand to design a template for the greatest blade of them all. They call it the All Black, the Necro Sword, the Butcher's Blade. When Malekith wielded the weapon, he took on the Venom symbiote to do so, and the symbiote left its codex behind. And this was in War of the Realms. This is the last issue of War of the Realms you want to read to see this shit happen. But yeah, the blade itself possesses power beyond knowing. The black is such an unimaginable color for a weapon of such exquisite taste. Don't you think, Drorin? I think we can make a few modifications, and then we got a to be continued. But watch this shit. I think they show us the new blade on the cover of issue 10. That bitch look cold as fuck. Are y'all keeping up with the new Carnage run? If y'all not, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a whole video for everything up to what's going on right now in Carnage.